talk about carry options. We are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range. Now, what makes the perfect carry pistol for you? Is it capacity? Is it barrel length? Is it size? Is it functions? Or is it just the fact of who makes it as far as the manufacturer of the firearm? Now, would you trust your life just based on who made the pistol? Now, today we are going to talk about two different types of pistols. And when I say types, I'm meaning as far as setups go, one has a red dot, one does not have a red dot. One is a shorter barrel length, one is a little longer, but they both kind of share the same characteristics when you actually hold them up. And the two that we're talking about today is the Glock 43x that is not MOS cut, so we're not running a red dot of any sort on here, but we are talking about the Canik Mete MC9 with the mechanic red dot. Now, do you feel like red dots and lights and all that stuff just makes it too much of a cumbersome situation to actually carry on the body, making it a lot harder to conceal? Now, these are all personal preferences. Let me know what your preference is. And when I say let me know what your preference is, pretty much let me know what your setup is with your carry pistol. Now, first we are going to talk about the Glock 43x. The pistol is clear. The Glock 43x is chambered in 9mm with a 3.4-inch barrel. Now, this does not have an MOS cut, so we are not running any red dot of any sort. But this is a very compact, slick, slim firearm that does feel quite nice in the hand. Now, we do have the standard Glock y'all already know, Glock sights, but we do have some nice serrations in the front of the pistol and the rear of the pistol. The grip on the pistol is a nice, it does feel good. It does feel good in the hand, and the trigger, of course, is something that I kind of struggle with when it comes to the Glock pistols. Now, your magazine release, I wish it was a little bit more pronounced. As you can see, it's really not the most pronounced, but it's there. You know, if you just rub your finger on there, it's not hard to find. Now, this pistol does not have any safeties, and I think that's what makes it quite popular, because of the size and shape of this pistol. Now, there is the option for MOS so that you can run your red dot, but for those who feel like I say, or as they say, ounces equals pounds, that is an option that you have not to have one. Now, the Canik Mete MC9. This pistol is clear. This has a 3.1-inch barrel, and it is optic ready. We are running the mechanic red dot on here, and the beauty of this also is you do not lose your rear sight function when you add your red dot to it. This also feels nice in the hand, but the grip without the magazine is quite short, so I do have some pinky hang off on there. But when I add the magazine, it does give you the option to where you can have the extended with the plus few rounds, or you can just have the standard pinky extension on there. Now, serrations in the slide also are very nice and pronounced in the front and the rear, and this also does not have any safeties, but it gives you your optic, well, not optic, I'm sorry, your flashlight option if you want to run a light, so you do have your pick space underneath if you want to build the pistol, which is great. A lot of people would feel like, you know, that would be a make or break for me, because I am able to, you know, pretty much build it to make it my own. Now, let me turn this around this way. The functions are here are very pronounced. This also does not have a safety. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, but if you see the slide release, slide lock is very pronounced. So getting to that is a lot easier for me than the 43x, and that is something that I appreciate, as well as your magazine release is not as sharp as your 43x, and very pronounced, as I said. Now, let's talk about capacity. Unfortunately, we're talking about straight out of the box. I do understand that there are options that you can buy to increase your magazine capacity, but it does come with two 10-round magazines. So for somebody who is looking for something a little bit more, as far as capacity goes, 10 rounds, you may not like it. You may feel like it's just enough. And your Canik Mete, as I was telling you, you do have your pinky extension magazine that holds 12, and you have your extended magazine that holds 15. Now, again, both of these pistols share, I mean, if you look at them side by side, they want to look like they are pretty much the same in length as far as slide wise, but your height of the pistols are a little bit different. As you can see, the Glock grip is just a little bit longer, and I would say I like the grip on the Glock just because, just for that reason, because you have that extra grip in your hand and you don't have to use a magazine to compensate for that that missing little bit. But going back, let's give you a visual with the magazine. So the Glock with the magazine does complete that nice grip on there. As you can see, I have no hang off, and the magazine is giving me that extra feel on there. And the Mete, also, when I use the magazine with just the pinky extension, it gives me that pinky coverage that I do not like. But if I want to go ahead and get a little fancy with it, I have the 15 round option, which gives me a full grip on that pistol. Now, let's do a quick clear check on both really quick. So now that we know what we are talking about, what is it that you look for? Drop that in the comments and let's talk. But today we are shooting we are shooting Blazer ammunition, 115 grain. Both of these pistols are chambered in 9mm. And I don't have a favorite out of the two. We are coming in because I enjoyed the 43x a lot the last time that I shot it. And if you have not checked that out, or if you want the full specifications on these firearms, make sure you check out that video, and we're talking about more in depth as to what they are. Now, again, this is, neither one of the two are really more, or I like more or less than the other, but I thought this would be a great comparison because one is a little more built than the other. So with that being said, the only thing left to do now is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range. And by the way, if you're interested to know where I'm shooting, check the description down below and that information will be there. All right, so I did let you know that we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, and suit it up, yo. Close your mouth. All right, so up first, let's go in with the Mete first. We are gonna go in with the 12 round magazine and see how she performs. Now, she does feel good. I expressed that with the 43x as well as the Mete. They do feel good in the hand. But if you had to choose one, are you able to choose because you know, or do you need to finish watching to see if that would be an option for you? All right, let's get some shots. Nice, she is clear. Let's get another magazine. Control. The recoil impulse on the firearms are not, this goes for both of them, they're not really obnoxious, but because they are smaller pistols, they do have a bit more recoil than, of course, anybody would enjoy. That you can't really get into the groove of. So that is a plus. Canik Mete was the first firearm. Now let's go into the Glock 43x. She's clear. 10 rounds. Let's see. Again, let me know if capacity is something that makes a difference for you. that was quick. Very, very quick. I should have had the other magazine. Man, look at the sky. 10 more. Man, she does feel nice. She does feel good in the hand. I must admit that. I have to admit it. Damn. Now, I can say she's clear. The recoil now, although the Glock has the longer barrel length, I find that it is a little bit more snappy than the Canik. But that's not going to really determine how it is that I feel by the time we finish this video. Now, one more question. In a situation to where adrenaline is rushing, you're nervous, you're scared, you're in a situation to where you do have to or may have to defend your life, do you feel like iron sights is good enough, or would you rather have a red dot? Drop that in the comments. Let me fix these targets. They keep twisting on me. Yeah, this is pretty much just gonna stay leaning. This one's a little bit straighter. Okay. Keep twisting on me. All right, we're gonna have to get this done because the sky don't look like it's gonna have any mercy. All right, so we ended off with the 43x. Let's go back in with the Mete. Oh, thank you. Let's go back in with the Mete. It's slide, nice. Thank you. Wow, I fished for that one. Nice. Okay. Get that 43x. Glock 43x. As is, straight out of the box. Nothing on there. Slide releases, alright. I can't get it. All right, she's clear. Now that didn't slide out easy. All right, so as of now, you kind of have an idea of what it is that we're trying to do here, in the sense of what really makes the personal ultimate carry pistol, because what may be for me may not be for you. But what I'm interested to know, what it is that I do want to know is why, what makes it for you, because there's so many different type of shooting, I guess, people. Yeah, does that make sense? Shooters, I should say. And so many different preferences and why. That's where I'm trying to get in your head. That's what I want to know. Canik Mete. Going with her. Man, she is a pretty pistol though. Oh! My ears. know that excitement be getting me. All right, so let's go back in with the Mete. That sounds good. All right, Glock 43x next. Speed up the shots a little bit with this. See if I can get on that target. Oh, my magazine. That's why. Look at that magazine. See that piece right there? That's why I was getting stuck. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, those shots sped up nicely. She's clear. Okay. Now, based on what it is that I'm seeing and my performance in these pistols, I think for a faster target lineup, in my opinion, we have a few left. The red dot, of course, is, both of them are stripping. Why? Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to snip that off with some. Let's do one more magazine. Hold up, Rain, hold up. That's tight. Mete, last mag. Man, did you see how the sky changed that quick? And last but not least, Glock 43x. Ain't got the 10. And there goes the rain. I feel it. That was a better run. Way better. Way to close it out. Now, for me, I may have one or two carry options in my rotation that I do not have a red dot on. But in my opinion, for me, I feel like red dots, it's not really like a cheat sheet, but it just allows you to really get back on that target, you know, very, very quickly. I don't have anything against this 43X. She performed great. She feels good. She looks good. It is what it is. I can say that as far as the grip goes and the feel of the pistol, I enjoy this a lot more than the Mete. Now, the Mete pistol is clear. Also is a very attractive firearm because not only do you, have your red dot on here, you have your pick rail space on here, but for me, the grip is just not where it's at, even with the pinky extension. It does make it a lot more comfortable for me, but the slenderness of the 43X just feels so much better in the hand. Now, if I wish we can upgrade these, well, you can't upgrade the sights, but I wish it came with upgraded sights, just so you don't have to switch those sights out. And the sights on here also, they're just, have your regular standard white front sight and your blacked out rear sight, but it just feels like these sights are just a lot more pronounced and visible for me, in my opinion. They both share the same U rear sight, as you can see, but I don't know, I just enjoy the Mete sights better. Now, aesthetically, the 43X for me takes the cake. So again, if I can rob Peter to pay Paul, if I can just take all the functions off of the Mete, put it on the 43X, for me it would be the ultimate carry option as far as out of these two. Again, it's all preference. It's all preference. I did, as we, got into the shots, I did find myself there's so many to go through, to where you really don't give just one that 100% attention, so that you just go back and just, continue. But as far as these two go, I felt like I shot better with the Mete. Now, we are talking about carry options and what it is that you would have on your carry pistol, to where you feel comfortable and say, this is my setup. So with that being said, what did y'all see? What did y'all think? How did you feel about each one of these options? If you're looking for a carry option, if you had to choose out of one of the two, which one would it be that you would choose? Now, this is not a what I like better, what I didn't like better. This was just options as to what it is that you can have, or as far as setups and stuff goes. So if you want to see an additional two, or if you want to see the 43X against something different, like the macro, or even something as budget as the Mossberg, let me know. We can also bring those out. Or if you want to see the Mete against something else, drop that in the comments and we'll go ahead and bring those out and do a quick little comparison on those two. So Yoke Gang, listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you too pick up a t-shirt or patch. They are going very, very quickly for everybody who has made the purchase. Thank you so much. And to you that are watching, thank you so much for watching. And Yoke Gang, listen, y'all already know I love it when things work, and I love y'all for life.